Hi everyone, my name is Nicholas Van Dyke and I'm the CFO of one of Canada's leading sustainable resource opportunities, Northisle Copper and Gold. Northisle was founded on the simple premise that the world needs a lot more copper to urbanize, electrify, and decarbonize. You want to own copper because it's the ultimate electrification metal, and you want to own Northisle because what we have is an exceptionally levered opportunity to copper, coupled with a massive gold credit through our camp-scale copper-gold porphyry belt. We're located in BC, one of the most sustainable mining jurisdictions in the world. The North Island project's value can best be illustrated through its robust economics, district-scale potential, sustainable ethos, and excellent leadership, which combined make for a potential billion-dollar exploration and development story trading at a significant discount. The project is underpinned by a preliminary economic assessment completed in 2021 at $3.25 copper and $16.50 gold. It boasts 5 billion pounds of copper equivalent and barely scratches the surface of this district potential. The PEA showed a medium capital intensity project from a copper perspective, generating a $1.1 billion NPV after tax, with a massive gold credit from 100,000 ounces of gold production per year over 22 years and $350 million of free cash flow for the first 10 years of the mine. To demonstrate this leverage, we ran the model using spot prices at the time of the study, and those aren't too far off of today's prices. The NPV jumped to $1.4 billion. For companies like ours, there's tremendous potential for a re-rating, and Northisle is trading at less than 10% of its net asset value, compared to peers who are trading as much as 60% of their net asset value. Put another way, you get a development project at a massive discount and the exploration for free. We're attractive and institutional ready because our project is underpinned by the core development valuation. But unlike many development projects, we have barely scratched the surface on exploration. Our management team also has skin in the game, owning approximately 20% of the project, including our chairman, Dale Corman, most famous for the Peñasquito deposit, and the street has been really supportive with 3 independent analysts covering the company. We also have a significant investor that some of you may have heard of in Michael Gentili, and he owns just under 10% of the company. The project's located on northern Vancouver Island near Port Hardy, BC, and is comprised of more than 34,000 hectares of mineral tenure stretching 50 kilometers northwest from the now closed Island Copper Mine. These activities have defined the North Island and Triport areas for over a century and continue on today. As a result, the region has a legacy of roads, power lines, and infrastructure from the operational days of the mine, as well as the activities that are still going on. There's a wind farm to the north of the project, with the potential for partnership down the line, and a decommissioned port to the south where BHP ship their concentrate, which will prove critically important as we progress the project. All of this, combined with the greenfield exploration potential throughout our tenure, makes for a top-tier package and is yet another reason why our project is so attractive. The North Island project is not only an attractive copper exploration and development opportunity, but is also a long-term player in the green energy revolution. As 2030 and 2050 sustainability goals creep closer and copper demand increases while supply falls, it'll be up to medium and small copper projects like ours to answer the call and fill the nearly 8 million ton deficit that Goldman, S&P, and others are calling for. Robert Friedland recently presented and made a striking statement. We are not going to meet the demand needed to achieve global electrification in the next decade. What I take from that is that the projects that are able to go ahead will be able to take advantage of a metal price environment that's very positive for many years, with the market bidding for supply to meet this huge demand. We view our social license as our #1 asset, and we hold our relationships with the rights holders on the North Island in very high regard. We also see this as an opportunity to set our project apart from the many others that will be seeking to advance in the coming years. Finally, we have a capable team with more than 200 years experience collectively exploring, developing, operating, and financing world-class mines in the Americas. For me, the strength of our team was one of the key reasons I joined. We collectively have built and financed dozens of mines, and we bring a senior company mentality to the junior mining space. Why should you invest in Northisle today? We've got a number of catalysts coming up. First, we've got a geophysics program underway right now across our extensive property. We're focused on the Pemberton, Northwest Expo, and Red Dog Goodspeed areas, and we're doing geophysics to help identify drill targets for 2023. Secondly, we've already identified a new area of high-grade gold mineralization at the Northwest Expo target, and we need to do the rest of the drilling to define a resource there in 2023. In addition to our exploration, we've recently started a metallurgical testing program that will allow us to better understand the recoverability of Zone 1 at Northwest Expo, in addition to the Hushima and Red Dog deposits. Finally, we continue to work closely with our First Nations partners on the North Island to build our relationship. We hope to be able to share more with you about this soon. In summary, lots of reasons to get excited about Northisle today. Thanks for your time.